Well, no, you're Gilliard now.
Yeah.
That was a really bad joke.
Yeah,
You know, when you get married, husbands do kind of bad humor. We get tell bad jokes. Rehearsing for a couple, power couple struggle with Kanique Sky and Keith the Bergen. I'm always telling them these really bad jokes, and I'm helping Keith find his really bad husband humor piece, and he's doing really well. So welcome, and thanks for being a part of another conversation with Carl and Latonya. And if you haven't guessed, I'm Carl.
And I'm Latonya.
What's your last name?
Gilliard. I have to remember that. I have to remind myself. Oh yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we want to talk about how to keep love alive, how to keep it fresh. Sometimes in the routine of life, especially when you're married, you get involved with kids going to school, cooking dinner, going to sleep, waking up, taking kids to school, going to sleep, waking up, taking a shower,
press,
eating.
repeat.
Exactly. Press, repeat. Routine, do the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're, I was born when Eisenhower was president, as you know. And, but, you can teach an old dog new tricks. And what we want to talk about today are ideas to get away, keep it fresh, because especially as a husband, if we don't show our wives love by behavior, going out to dinner, running a bath for her, making her dinner, taking her out to the park, to the beach, Descanso Gardens. Have you ever been to Descanso Gardens, for example, which is free?
Yeah.
I've never taken you there, have I? Uh-oh. So, that's an example. Take your wife to Descanso Gardens. It's in La Cañada, Flint Ridge, off the 2 near the 5 freeway, 2 and the 210. There's an amazing botanical garden there called Descanso Gardens. You walk along there, look at the foliage and at the trees and at the flowers, and you kiss her right on the lips. You look into her eyes and say, I love you. And you have the smell of flowers, and you have the birds singing, and the blue sky. And there she is right there, just loving you for doing something so simple.
Yeah, that is true.
Is that?
Well, for me, I don't know. Most ladies, unless you got a high maintenance female, most ladies like sweet, simple stuff like that.
Like, what do you like?
I like walking on the beach.
On the beach.
Or just taking a blanket to the beach and some snacks and just watching the waves. It's so peaceful. A park is nice.
Park is nice?
A park is nice.
You have a favorite park?
Out here, not really.
Really?
I just like seeing all of them right now. I haven't seen enough, I guess, to get a favorite. But then I also like taking a drive. Just taking a little short road trip. It doesn't have to be an all-day thing, of course, but just getting out and seeing places that I've never seen.
That you've never seen?
I like that.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? See, I really, really, really am blessed because I thought you were going to say you have to go to Paris for me to love you. I'm like, oh, Lord. I got a lot of work to do. But that to say that Paris is wrong, I want to go to Paris myself.
Well, we are going to Paris.
We're going to Paris. Where else we going? Never mind.
Italy.
No, seriously.
Australia.
You know what's funny, though? The simple things like what Latonya just described are very key. And something else is important? Just date night. Just taking a night, at least one, during the week, and deciding that night is going to be for the two of you. Mm-hmm. Am I right?
That's true. Date night.
Separate it. Make it happen.
And you know what? One thing, too, though, I've noticed with busy moms is you always tend to put the children first so much that your marriage falls by the wayside.
Uh-oh.
And that's not cool. I mean, yeah, of course, our children are precious. They're our babies or whatever, but you cannot let them ruin your marriage. It's just that simple, I mean, your husband would definitely understand because I'm sure he would love a break too. You got to find somebody who's a reliable babysitter and somebody in the family, whoever, that will sometimes keep those kids overnight. Trust me, you need the breaks. And
if you can't find a babysitter, you just take the kid, get a little bowl of water, glass of water, put him in the closet, close the door. Let him just drink that water and some toast.
Yeah, he is joking. No, but seriously though, no, it's not a good idea.
I'm sorry.
That's Child Protective Services.
My mama didn't do that. Hey, Mama, I'm joking. You didn't do that.
Yeah, but you got to get away. You got to have date night. You got to have fun. You do.
And then there's huge excursions like cruises, and then there's something going on called Couples Paradise. And they're sponsoring a huge trip with other couples up to Northern California, Carmel. You should check that out too. That's the kind of ultimate giveaway where there's pampering, there's a man cave thing going on, there's stuff apart with the men and stuff apart from the women and stuff together. And they're on Twitter, Couples Weekend on Twitter, and on Facebook, Couples Paradise.ca. Couples Paradise. What did I call it? Couples Paradise?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's Couples Paradise.
Wait a minute. You talking about a man cave?
Well, they have a man cave. Well, that's part of the trip. I mean, it's a couple
But you're
thing.
supposed to be getting... Okay, well,
Yeah, but
if
it's a
all
whole
the couples are mingling with each other,
Yeah.
then I see why the men want to get away. But if it's just for the two of you, you can have your man cave some other time.
Okay, so see, now see, you messed me up here. Okay, you understand this. The whole idea is that you take time to pamper each other.
Mm-hmm.
You pamper the woman pampers the man. You do it together, you do it apart, you come back together, and that's what the Couples Paradise idea is about. It's more about...
Okay, so it's couples that are getting together and talking about couple things. And
they have a nice hotel suite that's luxurious. They have grub nonstop. They have the man cave, but that's just a part of it. Like, while they have the man cave, the women are going to do the massage and then their feet done and all that stuff. And we love that. Yeah, exactly. Y'all go get the pampering thing done, and we'll go pamper ourselves with some ESPN nonstop. And then you come back together. It's part of the whole deal.
All right, I got you.
Yeah? Okay, so check that out too. You're going to see across your screen all the various places and ways to find them. And when you go to them, and if you decide to hook it up, you tell them that Carl and Latonya sent you. Or you can say that Latonya and Carl sent you.
Right. Just don't forget date night. Always keep your marriage fresh, okay? You got to. Because I was in a situation where it just died. The romance died and, it's just gone.
You're going to tell me, though,
don't
when it
appreciate
dies?
each other.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If you ever feel like it's dying with me,
I'm going to tell you.
You're going to tell me?
Yes.
You're going to tell me before it's too late?
Yes.
I heard a story, and this is off subject, that when women decide they're going to leave a relationship, they do it over a 2-year time span.
Oh, yeah, making a plan.
It takes them... women are literally planning to leave you. It takes them 2 years. They could be planning, they could be telling they love you and stuff, but in the back of their mind, it's 2 years they're saying they're out. And I kind of think I went through that in my last. I actually saw that. I was like, you know what? It was 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's off the subject. Somebody out there's gonna be blessed by what I just said. And let me tell you something else about that. And sometimes men get caught up with getting our heads about money, about the vicissitudes of life, and we check out. Mm-hmm. Not a good thing. Because when you do that, you ignore taking care of your wife and loving her as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it.
Yeah.
Pampering her, giving her dates and loving on her. And if you have a woman who ain't going to tell you about it or either communicate it to you wrongly, this could be trouble. So, men, make it a habit. Yeah. Date nights, walks, Descanso Garden, I don't care, Denny's, well, maybe not Denny's, but something. There's lots of Thai restaurants out there, by the way, that are really kind of inexpensive. I've said that before on past shows. But anyway, Couples Paradise, what you got to say?
Just men, definitely men. All right, the ladies, we tend to have more of a romantic side. We can get sidetracked too with kids and stuff. But men come out of the provision head sometimes to actually see us.
How do we do that, though?
I don't. You know what? I guess you got to practice it.
Practice.
It's just, it's just practice. It's like, try your best not to be so irritated if we say, we need to go to a movie, we need to get out, we need to do something.
Okay.
All
right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hear us. Actually hear us. That's
what
that means.
As opposed to listening. Hearing is different from listening.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this conversation with Carl and Latonya.
Yes.
And as you know, there will be a test later. My name is Carl Gilliard.
My name's Latonya Gilliard.
Peace. 2 fingers.
Bye.
See you again. What?